Hey traders, just wanted to look at XRP today on both pairs, XRP to BTC and US dollar. Change it up a little bit and start with a BTC pair. Why not? People probably outraged at this. Please don't revolt. But look, man, just zoomed out. You remember the old channel we had in all of 2018? We blasted off on a double bottom at this crazy support that we've recently hit. Then formed that rising wedge pattern, and it turned out the measure move would get hit in time. No harmonic would play out, no supports at all, no Fibonacci until the 100% retrace. And that's August 30th, well, really August 13th and September 9th, 10th double bottom, right? So here we are, down sloping channel, just anchor point 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 on the top, and just really 1 on the bottom now, because all we can do is just keep adjusting if it keeps down sloping like that, right? So got the new parameter set up for the equidistant channel, and so within it we're just in the midst, right? We've got kind of recently we had a really nice impulse up, and we are consolidating after the impulse, and it is down sloping consolidation, which is inherently good. It's a good sign, man. All right, I mean, we blasted the upside. What stopped us from going higher? Well, the 200 moving average, right? Normally that's gonna be used as a resistance, the simple moving average, right? So since then we've been selling off, but still making much higher lows than the previous low before it. So if this can, I mean, look, you're getting closer and closer to completion of pattern development. And what should happen is you should see a move to the upside. I mean, but the problem is, right, just like trying to signify bearish patterns on Bitcoin in the bullish trend, it's not as reliable. So this may not be as reliable of a bullish consolidation. It may not be. It may just, we might just dump and sell off, and maybe we'll get another chance at 4,000. Maybe we get another spectacular double bottom like we did before. But just saying, for now, you would expect after an impulse up, we would break to the upside after consolidating with downsloping, or just with downsloping price action. And then if you did that, man, surely you could. And let me get the 60 minutes so you can see better. Like I really tried. Okay, plotting from the top, it doesn't make any sense, man. Anywhere I go, it's like 2 touch points, or then I have to adjust and say 2 touch points, right? But when I get rid of the craziness after this impulse down, and we really start that first move, that I think this is where the pattern begins, not up here. Okay, 1, 2, 3 touch points now. So I'm getting more touch points here. So I go on, with me, I go with what makes the most sense, right? And so it seems like we're hitting some sort of little buy wall right here. You can clearly see it. I mean, this is like 1, 2, 3. So distribution with a buy wall. Oh man, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's just like that you do have some downsloping consolidation, right? You are holding support at 49.20 sats. If you break that, you could go as low as 47.99 before you're in real jeopardy of falling out of this channel, or not channel, but little wedge, right? So the way we do it, like always, man, because it's a game of probabilities, not certainties, okay? This is not a crystal ball channel. We don't act like we know exactly where this thing's going at all times. So we play both sides, and we know targets for both sides. So eventually, if we were to break out of this wedge, we could expect to see 42.77 sats, and that's the measure move. If we were to break to the upside, we should expect to see 55.31, which still is a lower high than your previous high. So, I mean, there you go, man. There are your targets for this pattern that we are, pretty well developed, that we have pretty well developed, okay? So there you have it, man. A very, very nice move to the upside, but I'm sorry to say, even on this impulse, all you did was make a lower high than your previous highs before them, right? So that's it, man. All right, if it started selling off this way, maybe you get another shot at 4,000 for a double bottom. Might be a real nice one, okay? So that's it, man. I wish there was more to talk about. You're in a bearish trend, and you can clearly see that is plotted, right? You can see the equidistant channel, man. So lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Let's see if we can make a higher low for once and rally to the upside and make a higher high and break these chains, right? Because that's how you That's how your trend reverses, man. You keep making these lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs forever, and then something changes. Huge impulse up at critical supports, and then you consolidate bullishly, and then you run again, and then you sell off, and then you make a higher low than the previous low, and then you break the downsloping resistance, the crazy downsloping resistance that you haven't broken forever, right? You break that, and you just keep making higher highs, higher lows. Then you can plot a channel, and you can see that you're contained within the parameters of an uptrend, right? An uptrend looks like this, right? And I'm just saying, right, if you had this crazy, crazy uptrend for so long on XRP to BTC, and then up here, right, you huge run up, and then you dumped, and now you're forming a rising wedge pattern, we would be saying the same thing, because it's like you're in an uptrend. So rising wedges are inherently bullish, but dude, we've seen it before, right? Where rising wedges break to the upside. Heck, Bitcoin's did it a couple times. Where it had a rising wedge, which is inherently bearish, but it broke to the upside, made the measure move and beyond. So it's all about probabilities, man. All right. So but the trend is not your friend if you're bullish. So keep that in mind. All right. XRP to USD, and we'll get out of here. Okay, man, a couple things going on. Okay, just bear with me. The falling wedge played out pretty brilliantly, almost at the second target of the falling wedge on the 60 minutes. But whatever, man. 1 and 2. Oh, trying to make this perfect. So you didn't even hit the bottom. You do 1 and 2 on the bottom and 3 on the top for a channel. Heartline resistance, 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 resistance. It's beautiful. I mean, this is what most of the assets are doing. Bitcoin's doing it. I think Ethereum's doing it. A lot of assets, right? At the upsloping channel after the impulse down. But they're failing to make higher highs. Completely just failing. Just no chance, man. So right now in the 60-minute, almost looks like what? Impulse up and then 2 reaction highs, now 2 reaction lows. It seems like a descending triangle of some sort, and if it's symmetrical, it's barely symmetrical. That's definitely descending triangle-esque. Okay, so distribution with a buy wall going on, not really what you're looking for. Okay, and that's it, man. I mean, the double bottom played out pretty well, so that's kind of like a trade that's over. And the falling wedge is over too. I mean, you hit near the second target, you hit the first target, and that was it, man. Never saw this price again. So a game of probabilities, right? If you're just playing one pattern, measure move of a descending triangle, the widest areas you could expect once this thing breaks the upside down side, wherever that is, you could expect to see, just off this pattern, 33.447 cents to 44.7 cents, right? I mean, so they could put you at the top of the channel here, or we could break us out of the channel and sell off. And it's all on Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin is just range bound. It cannot break 77.60 for now, which is wonderful, but it did fall out of its upsloping channel, which is not good, really. It actually back tested the channel's old support as resistance. So, yeah, man, keep your eye on Bitcoin if you're an XRP fan, all right? Because guess what? If Bitcoin to the US dollar sells off, it does break below 77.60, you can bet your butt XRP to the US dollar is coming down to at least 36.87 cents, because that is where, look left, support. All right, that's all you got, man, is support. It looks even better on the 4-hour chart, daily chart. So yeah, your breaking point for this asset, patterns be danged, channels be danged. If you're just talking about support resistance, don't break below 36.87 cents. If you do that, man, not good at all. I mean, you'll be seeing like 35 cents right after that, and then after that it's going to be like back to 33 cents, 32.923 cents. Okay, so keep your eye on it, dude. Don't break it. And Bitcoin, let's go, dude. Let's eventually hit 8,300 again and break it. But I don't know, man. I mean, is this bonus stuff? Bonus chart? All right. Well, actually, let's go with the 60-minute real quick. I want you to see something, and this is just thinking outside the box here. So let's flip the chart over, and you tell me what you see, right? It's like a double bottom, like one bottom, two bottoms. If you go to the 4-hour, I think it's better. Right, I know there's a lot going on. See, the diamond didn't really do anything. I don't think the diamond's valid anymore. This isn't the way it's supposed to work. It's not supposed to do this, right? It's not supposed to create itself and then just go sideways and never break out to the upside downside. And when that doesn't happen, that means the market did not interpret it as that type of pattern, right? So you just get rid of it and you just go by the drawing board. And we understand that, like, look, man, we've had a really, really nice run to the downside, right? Huge sell-off, right? We're just kidding because it's the inverse chart. And so it looks like a beautiful potential double bottom. I mean, like, dude, these are the areas where I would be saying, like, straight up, if this was the way it looked, there's a low risk, high reward opportunity for a double bottom long position, right? But again, man, it's completely bearish trend, right? The trend is extremely bearish. Kidding, it's bullish. And so I'm just saying, man, maybe we get one more chance at 8,300. That'd be a great long opportunity for that double bottom. But I mean, again, if you break it, you're gone to 9,600 to 10,000 easy. But again, man, because there's like no support until then. But you see what I'm saying, man? Just flipping the chart over, it really does give perspective on like the way things are. And someone asked me to do it last night. I'm like, okay, and did it. I'm like, dang, dude, huge move down, and now we're unable to break this crazy buy wall, really a sell wall. Okay, and I get it. Ascending triangle, I get it, man, potentially. But we just know for a fact, you break 7760, you're going to 7400, you break 7400, you're going straight on down to 6800. That's it. There's no real supports besides these three areas. These are the next three areas of support, and we're holding this one pretty well right now, pretty soundly. So good luck, Bitcoin. Good luck. I mean, you know, besides the wick, man, definitely looks like, you know, besides this one wick with, you know, there is definitely some sort of short-term distribution going on. But then you've got, of course, what? Accumulation going on, right? Higher lows but lower highs. Okay, so price contraction, which is neutral in the very short term, 60-minute, whatever. So that's it, man. Don't forget what, you know, Alt-I, chat. If you don't know, it's Alt-I. That flips your chart over so you can get a better perspective on what's happening right now. I mean, it's really interesting, isn't it? Descending triangle or double bottom. Mysteries abound. All right, let me know what you think in the comments below. Since I can't live stream on here, I live stream on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/PMRay. What is this? Yeah. This is where I live stream, same times every day, 6 p.m. Eastern and 11 p.m. Eastern. I have to until the copyright strike gets lifted on the YouTube channel. So check me out. It's a really fun environment over there. I mean, that's the premier streaming service anyway that exists. But hey, man, we do what we have to do. So, all right, y'all. Seriously, let me know. What do you think? What do you think? Ascending triangle or double top? What do you think, Chad? All right. Till next time. Respect the T. A.